Hello everyone and welcome back to a special Hookster Talks with me and Mr. TB Bear. Say hello TB, say hello to all your fans. Oh, you're cold TB, you're so cold. Freezing. Let's see if we can warm you up here. Let's see if we can warm you up. Put you inside of me. Let's put you inside of me. Oh, hang on. Oh, how's that TB? Are you nice and warm now? Oh my goodness, you're still freezing. Well, there's only one thing left that I can think of that can warm you up, TB. Hang on. How's that, TB? Is that better? It is. Oh, good. Lovely. Anyway, hello everyone. Yes, it's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix review and preview to Abu Dhabi. Yes, because I just had to come on and do a non-Hookster Talks live to talk about that absolute shit show that was the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And first, I'd like to say a special message to the FIA, and that is, please get rid of Michael Massey, because that was absolutely ridiculous. Yes, it just showed how weak he really is. Very, very weak, and definitely no Charlie Whiting. And it was just so sad to see. I mean, this has been in the sport since he's been in for the last few years now, but it really came to a head during that Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, just how weak he really is. Bargaining with Red Bull for race positions on the circuit. What the holy crap was that all about? He's the director of the race. What he says is, right, this is what we're going to do. You either like it or you lump it and you complain about it after. But this is what we're going to do. Not, would it be okay if you could start behind Lewis Hamilton? Would that be okay? Would it really? Would it be okay? It would? Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to think about it, if that's all right. Yeah, a minute to think about it. Oh, okay, then can you get back to me? Yeah. And then he'd forgotten that Esteban Ocon was currently in the lead of the race anyway. And I was like, and then when one of the teams said, oh, but you didn't give me the message in time. And he then turned around and said, well, I've only got so many buttons that I can press, Only got so many buttons that I can press. Absolutely pathetic. Michael Massey, you need to go. In the bin, get out of the sport, because that is just ridiculous. And people were saying how much of a classic that race was, and how it will it will be everyone's faults for years and years to come. Yes, it will, but for all the wrong reasons, because that race was absolutely pathetic. I like it when people were saying, oh, just it was letting them race. No, it wasn't letting them race, because there was all these penalties and, it's just red flags, yellow flags, virtual safety cars, and everything was going on, apart from the one thing that we actually sit down on a Sunday to watch, and that's the bloody race. Yes. Oh my God, it was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And I have to say one other thing, unfortunately, and that is Max Verstappen drove like a complete prat. Yes. Now, I'm no Lewis Hamilton fan, but I don't hate him, but I'm not a fan either, so I'm not trying to, get on the side of Lewis Hamilton, but I'm also saying that Max Verstappen drove like an idiot. He drove a lot like me, in fact. A lot like me, yes. In fact, I'm sure he's been watching the all seasons. I'm sure he has, because that was just ridiculous. That, my friend, is not how you win a world championship. That is not how you win a world championship. I think, unfortunately, he's in that desperate stage now. He's thinking to himself, right, next year, everything's going to reset itself. Mercedes could be dominant again next year with Russell and Lewis. We don't know. So this could actually be his last chance to win the championship. Because we don't know what's going to happen next year. Don't forget, of course, although it's still the Honda engine, it's only it's not actually them. It's being developed by Red Bull themselves. So we don't know what's going to happen there. They could lose a little bit of pace. We don't know. It's all up in the air for next year. So Max is thinking in his head that what if this is the only chance I've got for, next 5 years of winning the championship, and it's all getting a little bit too much for Max now. It's going to his head and silly little mistakes. This is not how Max Verstappen drives, is it? This is not the Max Verstappen of old. This is someone desperate to win now, desperate to win at all costs. Now, unfortunately, I did see signs of his dad, Jos Verstappen, in Max's driving there at times. Because if anyone goes back and looks at the history of Jos Verstappen, his dad, well, he wasn't a very good driver. Let's put it this way. Obviously, he had a lot of disadvantages because he wasn't really ever in a good team, although he did go into the Benetton when it was a pretty decent car. But unfortunately, he didn't do very well in it, and he didn't last very long in the Benetton before he was replaced. And so I just saw a few signs of his dad in some of his driving at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. I just thought, no, I'm sorry, Max, that is not the way to do it. Look back at something like Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. I think it was Bahrain, wasn't it? 2014. That Titanic battle. Now that was a motor race. And that will go down in history for everyone to watch for years and years and years to come. But that last week at Saudi Arabia was just a complete shit show. It really was. No. That is not what we need in Formula One. But now, to balance my view, I will now take the piss out of Lewis Hamilton. Because I have to say, after that race, Lewis Hamilton gave us a performance worthy of Shakespeare. It was worthy of Shakespeare. I couldn't believe I could believe it because it was Lewis Hamilton, but it was just a performance worthy of Shakespeare. I just love it how he goes and hides behind a big screen TV. Is he so obsessed about being on the TV that he has to be behind one? And his performance was just absolutely legendary. And it was unbelievable. It really was unbelievable. It was like, oh my god, guys, that was crazy. That was just unbelievable. Oh my god. Oh, I don't feel well. Trainer, someone get my trainer. Oh my god, my COVID's come back. My COVID's come back. Help me. I think I need a doctor. My COVID's come back. Lewis, interview. Okay, mate, I'll be there in a second. Wow, what a crowd we've got today, haven't we? What a crowd. I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone that has come out today, and a special big thank you I'd like to say to all the Patronus employees, which are just in front of us in the grandstand, all of them that have come out today to cheer us on, because don't forget, of course, Patronus is the 4th largest oil producer in the world and is a major sponsor of our team. Yes, and that's why we love them so much. Yes, a major sponsor of our team. So yes, that's why I'm so adamant about climate change. Yes, we can do it, lads. We can do it, lads and lasses. Yes, climate change, it's a real problem and it affects us all. Yes, get rid of your cars. You don't need them. Nobody needs cars anymore. Just get rid of them. I've got 3 and I don't really need them. No, but I do my bit for the planet because I only take my Porsche out at the weekend. Yes, at the weekend. So that's it. And I'll tell you what, if I need to go down to my corner shop, I actually walk these days. Yes, I actually walk. It's amazing. Everyone should do it. Everyone should walk to their corner shops and they'll save millions and millions of pounds, and we will save the planet right there. So yes, get rid of all your cars, everyone. Yes, we love Patronus at Mercedes. Well, in fact, we love all sponsors. We don't care. Yeah, we'll get anyone to sponsor our car. Yes, we will. Yes, even that one that was responsible for the fire and that tyre blocking that I can't mention, otherwise I might get banned from YouTube. Yes, we'll get some. Oh no, wait. No, I've just heard. What's that? Toto's just informed me. Oh, we've got rid of that sponsor now. Oh dear. Yeah, well, we never liked them anyway, to be honest. No, never liked them. So they are not the image that we need at Mercedes. So that's why we got rid of them. Yes, we got rid of them because, as we say, we only have the best at Mercedes. Yes, and that's why we stick with Patronus. Patronus, that's the one that we need. Yes, don't forget, 4th largest oil company in the world. And that's why we support them. Well done, Patronus. Well done indeed. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I think my COVID's coming back. Hello, doctor. Is there a medic? Absolutely pathetic. But yes, a performance worthy of Shakespeare, I have to say, from Lewis Hamilton after that Grand Prix. It really was. It was just classic. I just couldn't I just couldn't believe it. Well, I can believe it. It's Lewis Hamilton. What a twat. What an absolute twat that man is. He really is. He should be a laughingstock. I don't know why everyone has so much support for him. He should be a laughingstock because it's just so two-faced, isn't it? So two-faced. It really is, you know. You cannot be all about climate change when you've got an oil company that sponsors your own team that you drive for, Lewis. You drive for that team. It's just ridiculous. It just really is. Anyway, enough about Lewis Hamilton. So this is going to be it. The final Grand Prix at Abu Dhabi. Who is going to win the championship? Well, personally, my own opinion is I don't think any of them deserve it now. After Saudi Arabia, I don't think any of them deserve it. But someone's got to win it, so there you go. But who deserves it? No one. No one. But whoever it is, I wish them well. I wish them well. I really do. Because it's been quite a topsy-turvy season. It's been quite a close season, of course, with Max and Lewis. And it's been great to see some competition for Lewis Hamilton because he's had it quite easy for quite a few years, of course, being in the best car as well. So, you know, it'll be great to see a good old scrap out for the final round. And, of course, a reason, finally, to watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix because nobody usually bothers because it's usually already decided. But, yes, I don't forget, of course, there are some great opportunities for overtaking on that circuit because you've got that very, very long straight, which is great for overtaking. And you've got quite a few of those corners that you can pass through cars as well. So it's going to be a titanic scrap. Now, who do I think is going to win? Well, I've got to say, I think Lewis has got it. Unfortunately, I know, but I think Lewis has got it. But I do hope that Max steals it away from him. I hope he steals it away from him, but I do think Lewis has got it. Unfortunately, just the way it's been going, because they'll probably just get to the final lap and Michael Massey will slap a 5-second penalty on Max Verstappen, you know, just for the hell of it. Why not? It's just for shits and giggles. He'll say, oh yes, 5-second penalty for you. That's it. Lewis wins. Woo! So yes, it's going to be a good scrap, but yeah. Unfortunately, after that last race, I just can't believe that this is still Formula One, to be honest. That's another thing. I'm currently watching the 1995 season. Yeah. Now, Michael Schumacher and Damon Hill, I think they've had each other off. That wasn't a euphemism. I think they've had each other off about 5 or 6 times. And I'm only 3/4 away through the season. Already, they've had each other off. Yeah. Collisions. Where's the penalties? There wasn't any penalties because it was classed as racing. Yeah, racing. You remember that, Michael Massey? Well, you probably don't because you probably come out of business school and you've never actually been anywhere near a racetrack. No, he probably hasn't. I mean, I haven't looked him up. He's probably an ex-racing driver and I'm a complete buffoon. But I could be correct and he's probably just come out of business school and gone straight into, you know, management and that's how he's got the job. But I don't think he knows a thing about Formula One, to be honest. I think he's a complete buffoon, to be honest, but there you go. So yeah, so that back in 95 was real Formula One racing. What we got these days is just ridiculous. It's like they watched Netflix's Drive to Survive and they thought, I think we'll copy that. Well, I think we'll copy paste that and make our own show more exciting. Yes, make it more exciting. And here's the conspiracy theory for all conspiracy theorists out there. Isn't it convenient that they are both on exactly the same amount of points? Makes you wonder, isn't it, if the reason why Michael Massey wasn't able to communicate properly his instructions was because he was too busy with his calculator trying to work out the point situation as the race was resuming and think to yourself, well, if I do that and I do that, they'll both be level on points. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Personally, in my opinion, I think that race in Saudi Arabia was fixed. Yes, fixed. Fixed. I'm telling you, it was fixed. Yes, to get the points level for the final round. Don't forget, everyone, Formula One has lost a huge amount of money due to COVID for the past 2 years now. Huge amount of money. Now, what's going to get all the punters back for the final round and to have a shootout between the two title rivals who are level on points. And not just that, level on the half of a point as well. Half of a point. How on earth could that have been possible? The last time it was possible was 1974. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah. The world is very strange right now, so all I say is don't believe what you see with your eyes. Don't believe it, everyone. No. Anyway, get your predictions in the comments on who do you think the world champion is going to be after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Who do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be Max or is it going to be Lewis? Or is it going to be Nikita Mazepin? Because the way the season's going, anything can happen. And it probably will. Yes, Michael Massey will declare Nikita Mazepin world champion at the end. Yes, just for shits and giggles. It's more like an Austin Powers movie every bloody day, isn't it? Formula 1 lately, it really is. But anyway, so get your predictions in. And who do you think is going to win? As I say, I've said who I think is going to win, but who will win, do you think? Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. This has been a Hookster Talks not live because I wanted to say my piece, because some people have suggested that when I do the live streams that I do go off tangent a little bit, and that is true. So I wanted to get this one purely out to do with Formula 1 for you all to enjoy, especially the Lewis Hamilton skit that I just did. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome as always, and I'll see you back with the next video. Bye bye.